Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 जय श्री प्रभुपाद की, गौर मंगल हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिने इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखम करोति वाचालं पंगुलं हयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानंद माधवं श्री गुरुदिनतरणं श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरम्। So I heard that you have been told that I will speak on Maya. You choose that? You choose that topic? Very good topic. I have two best topics. One is death, another is Maya. Both topics are very attractive topics. But anyway, I spoke, I did not know the topic Maya has been given here. I spoke on it we had a cruise program. For 4 days, we are practically crucified there in cruise. Anyway, we had nice time. Every day we had 2-3 hours, katha, kirtan, nice program. So I spoke some aspect of Maya. So I did not want to repeat something here, but then I can speak something about other aspect of Maya. So this Maya I spoke, that section, actually I have published a book on Maya. So this Maya topic itself is a very big topic. The composition and chemistry of Maya, that itself is a big science also. That's why Krishna saying, just by understanding my Maya Shakti, one can overcome the difficulties of crossing over this ocean of material nations. So it's a very important subject matter. So Maya being an Indian background, from Hindu background, Maya word is not a new word to any of you, is not it? From our childhood we are hearing Maya, right? Maya, Mayar Sansar, right? Maya word is very common. And when I joined ISKCON, the Maya word is very famous that time. Because when I was a new Bhakta, when I was doing Sankirtan, anything we do wrong, our in charge will say, "Oh Prabhu, you're in Maya, Prabhu." Anything. We get up late, we don't want to go on book distribution, or we can book less book. "Oh, you're in Maya, you don't put any book." I know what is, actually we used to hear the Maya word more than the Krishna word. Anything wrong, Maya. I don't know what they understand of Maya. But Maya word, Maya has, all of us we know Maya means illusion, illusory energy of Krishna. And we say Mayar Sansar, Mayar Jagat. Maya word is used. Maya word is used in so many bad way. But Maya has also very good meaning. Maya means illusion, very common meaning of Maya. Maya means Maya. Ma means not, Ya means this. This which is not, it's not real, that is called Maya. Maya also means compassion, Maya. Daya Maya, is compassion. Show some Maya towards me, show some compassion upon me. And another interesting meaning of Maya is intelligence. Maya is Jnana. So there are quite few other meanings of Maya also. But in general meaning of Maya is energy. General meaning. In general, Maya means the energy. And all of you know the Maya Shakti of Bhagavan Krishna has two components, two kinds of Maya. One is Yoga Maya, another is Mahamaya. Mahamaya. And Prabhupada is saying, it's not two, it's only one. But it works in two different ways. And Prabhupada has given an example also. क्या होता है? Cooking? Okay. Yes. Maya means something keeps you away from Krishna. Krishna Surya sama Maya hai andhakar, jahan Krishna tahan nahi, Maya adhikar. So, Maya is all, Maya is Yoga Maya. That also Maya is energy. That Prabhupada giving example of how one Maya works in two different ways. Giving example, electricity. The same energy, but connected to refrigerator, it gives you very cold, gets ice. Then connected to your iron, very hot. Same energy. How it works in two different ways. Very interesting. Same way Bhagavan's Maya Shakti works in two different ways. One is Yoga Maya, one is Mahamaya. So Yoga Mahamaya, I elaborately explained on the other day. I'm not going to speak on that. I'll briefly speak you about Yogamaya. So Mahamaya is very interesting subject matter also. The Mahamaya, by the potency of this Mahamaya, that God creates this material world, and also this, by this Maya He runs this material world. That I have explained how this Mahamaya has two components. One is Jiva Maya, another is Guna Maya. To this Guna Maya, how creation takes place. This Maya creates a great role in creation also. That how it explains nicely how this Guna Maya works. When everything is annihilated, material world is not manifested, or what all the elements remains in a subtle form called Sukshma Prakriti or Pradhan. And when Bhagavan, he puts his glance on it, Maya Dhakshana Prakriti, Suyate Sacharacharam. Then this material world manifests very systematic way. From that Sukshma Prakriti Pradhan, Mahatattva manifests. Mahatattva has 24 elements. Chaturvinshati Tattva, Mahatattva. When Mahatattva Ahankar Tattva manifests, there is Sattvic Ahankar, Rajasic Ahankar, Tamasic Ahankar. From Sattvic Ahankar, mind manifests, and different controlling deities or devatas they manifest from Sattvic Ahankar. From Rajasic Ahankar, all the senses they manifest. Sense objects they manifest. Now, Tamasic Ahankar, Khiti Aptej Marutvam manifests. So how the Guna Maya works in creation. Same time, Guna Maya also works living entities to stay in this material world, to work under the influence of modes of materialism. Very important subject matter, the Guna Maya. Then Jiva Maya is within the living entities. Then the Mahamaya, two components, one is Prakhyatatmika, one is Avarnatmika. Prakhyatatmika means that Maya Shakti of Supreme Personality of Godhead, what it does, as soon as living entities thinks of enjoying separately from Krishna, it works immediately. Prakhyapa means it throw into this material platform. Then once you come to material world, full of suffering, full of misery, then we should all try to get out of this material world. Are we trying to get out of the material world? Any endeavor? Or we like very much? We get kick of Maya. Oh, so nice kick, very good kick. Why we develop attachment to get kicks of Maya? Because this Avarnatmika Maya works upon us. Avarna, it covers. Through avidya, it covers our intelligence. Our intelligence is so covered that we cannot distinguish the difference between suffering and enjoyment. You understand? Rather, sufferings we think it is enjoyment for me. And what is temporary we think is eternal. Anatma Atma Buddhi, dull matter we think that is myself. This is cause of avidya. So that makes us to stay. So we have to find out what makes us to stay. If there is a fire in a house, you catch 10 people and throw him into fire. What they will do? Chant Hare Krishna. What they will do? Immediately what they will do? They will try to run away. You don't have to go and explain to them you are burning. You don't have to give seminar, PowerPoint presentation. You have to do that. They will run away. But why in our case we are burning? Visaya Visanale Dibanisi Hiyajale. We are burning, day and night burning. The fire of this material existence. But why we don't want to get out of this? What works? So this is what works upon us. Doesn't make us understand the distinction between suffering and enjoyment. We are after some kind of enjoyment which is the source of suffering. Our understanding of happiness is the source of suffering. And what is our happiness? Krishna saying Bhagavad Gita, Jehi Sansparsaja Bhoga. You know this verse? Any of you? Jehi Sansparsaja Bhoga. Bhoga means enjoyment. Okay? And what kind of enjoyment we are after? Sansparsaja. Sansparsa means touch. What touching? When senses come in contact with sense objects, that is called sansparsaja bhoga. And Bhagavad Gita Krishna saying, that is birthplace of dukkha. Dukkha jonaya evate. The whole world, all our goal is to derive the sansparsaja bhoga. Everything we do, thinking that I'll enjoy my life, I'll have a long life, better life, everything makes my life more and more complicated. But I think, oh, my life is better now. In my life, I have seen this world has changed so much. Right? I am from village. In village, childhood time, we used to paint our wall with gobar, cow dung. And if a little rich, then by chun, lime painting. Then after some years, one comes distemper painting. After some time, plastic paintings. Just by painting, so much revolution has taken place to make our life more comfortable. Just imagine about lock and key systems. I am from very remote village. In our village, we have a door that when you close the door, we put a big wood and put like that. Okay? Otherwise, a big tala like this. Big tala and key. And gradually, as I grow, I see the evolutionary process of lock and key system. Then Godrej tala came, right? More sophisticated Godrej, very. In due course of time, no more tala. Tala means, lock. No more lock tala. Then you just make a hole in the door, put a key there, right? That came, open it, very nice. Then after that, no more key systems. You take a card, push the card or show the card, the door opens. Then now they have also systems, you don't have to put a card, just put a finger, door opens. In Pune Brahmachari Ashram, they have a system, you don't have to do anything, just stand in front of it, the door will open. Just imagine of that 60 years back, the lock system, and today's life is better, easy, comfortable, more enjoyable. In our village, our mothers and sisters-in-laws, they used to go to fetch water from the pond, from the well. None of you have experienced in your life. Yes or no? Any of you have experienced fetching water from the well? No. But in village, they all go to fetch water very deep, 50 feet, 60 feet. They will put a rope with a jug and they have to pull water. Then they carry to the house. What a life, huh? Can you imagine? Now our life is so easy. Just turn the knob, water is there. Nowadays, that much labor, too much, turning knob too much, just push the bottom, feather touch. Life is so easy, so comfortable, right? In our house, we used to have husking the grain, we have donkey. My mother, they would do husking the grains, or they would do like this. And for grinding the dal, to break the dal, they do like this, right? Have you seen this? Chaki. And for masala, grinding masala, you have to do like this. They stone like this. So difficult life. Nowadays, very easy, comfortable, enjoyable life. Then one devotee is telling, yes, you have very enjoyable life. Then you get pain over here, pain over there. Then go to doctor, pay 400 rupees. Doctor will tell you, take this medicine, but you have to do some physiotherapy. Physiotherapist will go, he will say, do like this. Like this. Then that devotee is telling, if you know you have to do like this, why don't you do like this before? Then you would not have to do like this, pay 400 rupees to learn that physiotherapy. Our whole life was physiotherapy. Every day we go to school, wherever by biking. Nowadays, the whole day sit in the house. Then they go to the park for jogging, for running, for biking. Life is more enjoyable. This is how material nature making us full. This is said, Jai Sansparsaja Bhoga Dukkha Jonaya Evate. All our endeavor, simply our endeavor is how to become more dukkhi. This is called avidya. We have so many arrangements how to live long life. But actually all our attempt to remain healthy and long life is simply how to go more closer to death and become more sick. In our village, I have never heard so many about disease, heart attack. We had one diabetic person in whole area that everybody knows. Bahumutra, some other name, the diabetic word. I go now, I do tribal care. I go to deep forest area, tribal people. Then I ask, how many of you have diabetic? What is diabetes? They have not heard this name. They work in the mountain whole day and night. I have one doctor, godbrother. He was appointed in Darjeeling, top of the mountain. He was telling Maharaj, whole day you have no patient to see there. Except somebody fall from the mountain, caught hand. Otherwise, everybody playing carom board, this, that, because no patients are there. But with that lifestyle, you will go, you will run in one day. Wow, who will stay here? First of all, you have problem, no attached bathroom there. How can you live there? You compare that life, it sounds very miserable. But you have to see from proper perspective. Life sounds externally very hard, but no disease, long life, strong body, many ways. If you have little bit cold, we put 10 blankets. There I see the kids in winter season, they will be jumping in the pond. And they have a house, bamboo chatai. Winter, outside temperature, inside temperature same. No problem. They are surviving. But for us, jitna kambal utna thanda, sheet. So the point I am trying to say, that how that we are getting an impression that we have better life, that we will have a long life, strong life, but are having opposite. Every endeavor to live long in our life is simply bringing us more closer to death. Yes. Srila Radha Govinda Maharaj was telling one story that one, he was the grandfather of Vyasadeva. Grandfather of Vyasadeva, old man. He went to Vyasadeva, said, oh my dear grandson, please do something, I don't want to die. I'm very afraid of death. Can you manage something? He said, how can I do that? Tatasya dhruva mritu. One who has taken birth, he must die. No, you are incarnation of God, definitely you can do something. Then Vyasadeva said, okay, you come with me, we'll go to Yamaraj. Maybe Yamaraj can find out some way. So both of them, they went to Yamaraj. Vyasadeva said, can you do something? My grandfather, he does not want to die. Then Yamaraj said, I am not the control of death. I just calculate and rewards according to sinful activities and pious activities of the living entities. Then who is controller of death? Now Mahakal Purusha is controller of death. Then Vyasadeva wanted to go to Mahakala Purusha. And grandfather went to Yamaraj. Told Yamaraj, you please come with us. You can speak few words on my behalf to Mahakala Purusha so that I will not die. Yamaraj said, Vyasadeva's Nana calling, okay, let's go. We went to Mahakala Purusha. Vyasadeva said, can you do something? My Nanaji doesn't want to die. You are controller of death. Yes, I am controller of death. But what is destined, I don't know. You go to Chitragupta. Chitragupta will check his file and let us know. Then when they are preparing to go to Chitragupta, then Nanaji went to Mahakala Purusha. Please come with me. So you can speak few words on my behalf to Chitragupta, change something there maybe, so I will not die. So thus, Nanaji, he went to Chitragupta along with Vyasadeva, Yamaraj and Mahakal. Along with these three people, they went to Chitragupta. Then Vyasadeva said, can you check my Nanaji's file? So he doesn't want to die. Then Chitragupta checked. Wow, there is no death for him. He will not die. I will be very happy to celebrate something. Oh, that is what we want. Then Chitragupta said, no, wait a minute. There is no death. He is not destined to die. Only if sometime, by chance, Vyasadeva, Yamaraj, Mahakala Purusha, they come together, then only he will die. So by that time, three of them were together, they died there on the spot. So Maharaj was telling, he was not destined to die. Then all his endeavor, he put how to die. Right? So this is how Maya works upon us, doesn't make us to understand what exactly we are thinking and doing, what is our welfare. So that is one aspect of Maya, how Maya makes us fool. So that day I gave many instances. Abrahma stamba parjanta sarva jagat maya mayam, starting from blade of grass, all the way to Brahma, nobody spared. Shiva, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, everyone. There are many instances. So all these stories are there from Puranas in this book called the Maya, the energy, divine energy of the Supreme. Maya, very powerful. So today we will discuss briefly about Yoga Maya. I told Mahamaya, Jiva Maya, Guna Maya, Prakshepatmika Maya, Abhanatmika Maya. And what is Yoga Maya? Yoga Maya is called Swarup Shakti, Antaranga Shakti, Chit Shakti. Different names. You remember? What are different names of Yoga Maya? Antaranga Shakti, Swarup Shakti, Chit Shakti. Okay, different. Swarup Shakti means it is within him. Maya Shakti is separated energy. Mahamaya is separated energy. Yogamaya is Swarup Shakti within him. What is separated energy? Mahamaya. Prabhupada gave me an example. That I am speaking. This is my Swarup Shakti. Okay? His recording, if you listen to the recording, that is my separated energy. My energy, but separated. Separate from me, but my energy is like that. Prabhupada giving another example. You go near a cow will give a kick. So that is cow's direct energy. But somebody will drink cow milk and give you a kick. That is separated energy. Cow's energy, but separated. Prabhupada give an example to understand. This Mahamaya, Swarup Shakti, Yoga Maya, how it works by his own will, for his pleasure. And how it works for controlling the living entities in this material world. So the Yoga Maya, by by the potency of Yogamaya, Bhagavan creates his spiritual world. All his activities performed through Yogamaya. When he comes to this material world also, he manifests himself activities through Yogamaya. Nahang prakasa sarvasya Yogamaya samavritam. I am not manifested to everybody, covered by Yogamaya. And what is Bhagavan's appearance? Aja pisan abhyatma bhutanam ishvara pisan prakriting swang adhisthaya sambhavami atma maya. Swarup Shakti means atma maya. Yogamaya means atma maya. That unveils, that people can see Janma karma chame divyam, activities of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yogamaya, because it will connect the living entity with the Supreme, called Yogamaya. So Mahamaya has different components. Yogamaya also has different components. Any of you know? Yogamaya, how many components? Yogamaya?
3.
Yes. Tell. Antaranga Shakti, then? Huh? No, that is the Antaranga, Swarup, or Chit Shakti, that is the Yogamaya. What is 3 components? One is pleasure giving potency, called Hladini Shakti. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat means eternal. Chit means full of knowledge, Anand full of bliss. So, Ananda Dayini Shakti, pleasure giving potency, that is Hladini Shakti. And there is a Sandhini Shakti. What is business of Sandhini Shakti? Sandhini means Dharana Shakti, ever existential potency, which makes Lord to exist eternally, which is holding him. Dharana Shakti. Understand? That is Sandhini Shakti. The other one is Samit Shakti. That is Jnana Shakti. Samit Shakti. Okay? 3 energy. The energy is visible or invisible? Can you see electricity? No. Energy is not visible. But here, the energy transforms. Energy becomes personified. Just like in ocean. When sun shines, so much water drawing from the ocean. Can you see that? Evaporation? You can't see. When you become cloud, little bit see. Can you see? Become water, more visible. And become ice, more visible. But same thing. You understand? There is no form. Here it manifests form. Same way, his internal potency, predominated by pleasure-giving potency, Hladini Shakti, which is not visible, it is within his body. Then he appears externally also. In which form he appears? Radharani ki. Radharani appeared in Golok Vrindavan. That's her name is Radha. Why her name is Radha? Because she appeared in Ras Mandal. One day Krishna was there in Ras Mandal and he was feeling very lonely, alone. He wanted to enjoy. But ekaki sana ramyate. Alone you can't enjoy. You need to have reciprocation. You need 2. But he's Atmaram. He doesn't depend to become happy upon others. He's self-satisfied as Atmaram. If I am not happy, you bring a nice rasgulla in front of me, I become happy, right? Because to become happy, I need something. But Bhagavan doesn't need anything. He's Atmaram. But in our case, we are Rasgulla Ram. We need something. So how then Bhagavan But Bhagavan ekaki sanaramyat alone, he has to depend somebody. That's why he manifests his pleasure-giving potency, personification. When Krishna felt lacking, I want to enjoy, then from the left side, one beautiful Devi, she appears, 14 years old Devi, looking, she appeared, and immediately she ran to pluck some flowers to offer to Krishna. So her name is Radha. Ra means she appeared in Rasa Mandala. Dha means Dhavamat, Dhavanat, Dhavita, and Dauda, running. She was running to pluck flowers to offer to Krishna. That's why her name is Radha. What is any other name? Any other reason why her name is Radha? Venkatesh, of course Venkata can tell that. His wife can tell. Why Radhani has another, what is the reason her name is Radha?
Leader of gopis.
Hey, your daughter's name is Anaya, you don't know? Anaya, you should know at least.
Another name for Radha.
Why there is, what is the reason her name is Radha? Anaya aradhita nunam bhagavan haririshwara. Sukadeva Goswami saying that gopis, when Krishna disappeared from Ras Leela, they found the footprint of Radharani and Krishna. So they don't know that Krishna is left with one gopi. By seeing the marks of footprint marks, Lalita, Visakha, they recognized who is this. But others they did not know. So they are speculating. So that time they are saying, Anaya aradhita nunam bhagavan haririshwara. Of course, Bhagavan Hari Ishwara, he must have been worshipped very exclusively. Anaya aradhita. The Radha name comes from Aradhana. Aradhana, Radha. Radhe, Shabda word come from Aradhana. Because of that, Anaya aradhita nonam Bhagavan Harishwara. That na bihaya Govinda. Govinda, he rejected all of us and to receive exclusive service, Anayatra took her to one solitary place. So this is another reason why her name is Radha. From Aradhana, Radha word comes. And another reason is she appeared in Anuradha Nakshatra. That's her name is Radha. It's a different reason. So Radharani, personification of pleasure giving potency. Whose personification of existential potency? Dharana Shakti? Balaram. Now Balaram is not Shakti. He is not Shakti. He is Shaktiman. Who is carrying Krishna? Nanda, Jashoda, Dasarath, right? They are the manifestation, personification, transformation of the Sandhini Shakti, called Dharana Shakti, one who is holding his ever existential potency. Eternally, Navajovanangcha, he is maintaining his youth eternally. Eternally he become beautiful, more beautiful, more beautiful. All these things happening because of this potency. This is Sandhini Shakti. Then Sammit Shakti. Personification of Sammit Shakti is Jnana Shakti. এখানে সবাই ঠেকে যায়. What is personification of Sammit Shakti, Jnana Shakti? I did not know. Then finally I found, search, I found the personification of Jnana Shakti, Veda, Upanishad, all the books you are studying here, they are in Brahmaloka, they have a form. Veda has a form, Shruti has a form, Upanishad has a form. In the personification form, they are present there. So those are the spiritual aspect of that knowledge. That is called Sammit Shakti. So Hladini Shakti, Sandhini Shakti, Samit Shakti. So Bhagavan's internal potency is divided into three potencies. What are three potencies? Hladini Shakti, Sandhini Shakti, Hladini is Sar, Bhava, Bhava, Parakasta Mahabhava, Mahabhava Surupini Radha Thakurani. Srimati Radharani is the Swarup of Mahabhava, the Prema personification. That is Srimati Radharani. So in this way, the Lord is enjoying through these potencies. Like I was giving example that day, when Krishna appeared in Vrindavan, the demons, do they understand, do they accept Krishna is Bhagavan? Yes or no? Kansa or Kesi, they know Krishna is Bhagavan? No. Brajavasis, they don't know Krishna is Bhagavan, they don't want to accept Krishna is Bhagavan. Srila Radha Govinda Maharaj was telling, when Krishna lifted the Giri Govardhan, for 7 days, all the leaders of Brajabhumi become very surprised. How 7-year-old boy can lift such a huge mountain? Then they all came to Nanda Baba. Nanda Baba, tell us, what is truth? This boy must not be your son. He must be Bhagavan. Why are you demanding his son? Nanda Baba became very angry. What nonsense are you talking? He is not Bhagavan. He is my son. He is not Bhagavan. So Brajavasi, they did not know Krishna is Bhagavan. So demons, they don't know Krishna is Bhagavan. Devotees, they don't know Krishna is Bhagavan. Is it Krishna knows that he is Bhagavan? Does Krishna know he is Bhagavan? He doesn't know he is Bhagavan. At least in Vrindavan. If he would know he is Bhagavan, he would not become very scared by seeing a stick in Mother Yashoda's hand. Demons, they don't know Krishna Bhagavan. Devotees, they don't know Krishna Bhagavan. Bhagavan himself doesn't know he is Bhagavan. Then, but still he is Bhagavan. Very interesting. Then how he can become Bhagavan? If nobody knows he is Bhagavan, then how he is understood that he is Bhagavan? And what is the difference? What is the difference? Demon, they don't understand. Bhagavan also does not understand. Then what is the difference? There is big difference. Prabhupada giving a simple example. Prabhupada saying, hide and seek. The children's, they play now. The one child will close his eyes. Everyone will hide. Then he will go search everybody. So Prabhupada saying, when he is closing his eyes, can he see anything? He can't see anything. When blind man, he can't see anything. Is there any difference? A blind man cannot see anything, and somebody to hide and seek, closing his own eyes, that he can't see anything. Is that difference? Yes. Is it like that? We don't understand Krishna, that he is God, because we are forced by the influence of illusory energy of Krishna. But he doesn't understand that he is God, because he closes his eyes so that he can play around. So that is the difference. That's why what Krishna will do, that is Leela. And if we do, then we will get punishment for that. Prabhupada saying, many naughty boys in India, they say that your Krishna was dancing with so many gopis, he has so many girlfriends. I have 5-10 girlfriends, what is the problem? Krishna saying, oh, Prabhupada saying, oh, you want to become Gopijana Vallabha like Krishna? Okay, if you want to go Gopijana Vallabha, then Krishna lifted Giri Govardhan, 7 years old. Can you do that? Can you become Giridhari? Are Giridhari, forget. Can you become Tabledhari? Udhar lift. You want to go Gopijana Vallabha? So that is a Prabhupada saying that if Krishna will do, Srila Gauragovinda Maharaj said, then Lila, if you do, you will get a kila, means you will get punishment for that. So we should never imitate what Krishna is doing. But then what happens? Then on devotees, what is material in this material world? So nothing is material. In the eyes of Paramahansa, nothing is material. Sthabara jangama dekhe na dekhe tar murti, sarvatra hoy tar ishtadeva spurti. The pure devotees, they see house, they see mountain, they see, but everywhere they see only Krishna. So that is the difference. Everything is spiritual, there is nothing material as such. So a misconception, that material. Actually, if you see from proper perspective, anything connected to Krishna is spiritual. Prabhupada saying you are wearing a watch. By seeing a watch, you are trying to go, what time I have to go to club to dance there, what time I will go to kill somebody, what time I will go to run or do something, that is material. The same watch we will use, or what time I will get for Mangalarti, what time I will go for Bhagavatam class, the same thing will become spiritual. Same thing, how we are using. So as soon as we connect ourselves to Krishna, we become spiritual, and we disconnect, we become material. Nikotastha mayatare, jhapotiya dhare. Krishna bhuli jaiji, bhagavan chakare. We all should enjoy our life, but in connection with Krishna. Krishna not saying, many times people they say, our devotees, they say, oh, these karmi people, they just want to enjoy their life. Then I tell them, you have come to ISKCON to enjoy or to suffer? You have come to ISKCON to suffer here or what? We all want enjoyment. Enjoyment is not bad. We don't want suffering. But we enjoy life connecting with Krishna. That's why I tell ISKCON devotees are not tyagi. They are not yogi. They are number one bhogi. ISKCON devotees, you want sense gratification? You join ISKCON. The best top class sense gratification are there. The real sense gratification is for ISKCON devotees, right? So ISKCON, you become devotee of Krishna means don't think you have to go through a lot of sufferings. You derive other real enjoyment when we connect our senses to see Krishna, to take Krishna prasad, to listen Krishna katha, Nam Sankirtan. That kind of sense gratification is real sense gratification. Because we enjoy the sweetness. Who retains all the sweetness? Madhurima, Madhurja. Who has the Madhurima, sweetness? Krishna has all the sweetness. How many varieties of sweetness he has? How many senses that we enjoy? We enjoy through how many senses? 5 senses. Eyes. Krishna has sweetness of rupa, beautiful form. We enjoy through our nose. And Krishna's bodily fragrance, very most enjoyable. We enjoy tongue through Krishna prasad. That is real Krishna adharamrita. Krishna's touch of body. Actually, he is the storehouse of all enjoyment, all sweetness. And our senses are looking for that sweetness. From time immemorial, we are looking for that sweetness, that enjoyment. But because we forgot Krishna, Krishna bhuli jaiji bhagavan sakare nikotastha mayata jhapotiya dhare. So we are in this material world. That's why we cannot derive that kind of pleasure. But when our senses will become purified by engaging in devotional service, then we can relate. His sarva rasa nilayaka, his storehouse of all the mellows, all the rasas. And what we are enjoying here? the perverted reflection of that rasa that we are enjoying in this material world. That's why we never become happy. And to enjoy that rasa, an important principle is necessary. Who can enjoy that sweetness of Krishna? What you need to enjoy that sweetness of Krishna?
Surrender.
More speculation, can speculate. Connect to Krishna, bhakti. Ma?
We can reciprocate with Krishna, making him friend.
Friendship.
Service.
Huh? Prema. Prema is the factor. Here we are deriving pleasure, but not because of prema, because of kama. I may say, oh, I love you so much. I don't love, I lust on you so much. We should not use this word love. The love word should be removed from the dictionary. We should all tell, oh, I lust on you so much. We are lusting each other only. Love can be used, love word can be used only for the relations of living entity with Krishna. Then that kind of pleasure we can derive. When develop that kind of love for Krishna. Otherwise, we will be hovering around this material world, running after this pseudo enjoyment. So that is good part of Maya. Yoga Maya ki Jai Bhagavan Shri Krishna Chandra ki Gaura Premanande. Thank you so much.